What's happening, people? Dan Lawless here for West Ham Fan TV, back with another edition of the West Ham Week. That is right, it is back for the season. And before I get into the video, I want to let you guys know we have finally launched our brand new line of t-shirts. The first batch is on our store right now. The link in the description down below. Let us know what you guys think of the t-shirts. We're going to have more and more coming out over time, but you can purchase them down below, so check them out. And also, if you'd like to check out my other channel, Dan, Damo and Jace, if you can support us over there and help us get to 600 subscribers. We're only 12 away, so if you can help us get to that milestone, that would be great. We've got a podcast out now about the Liverpool fans booing the national anthem and the whole Scout's not English thing. Got it out. So, right, anyway, let's get bang into it. West Ham have drawn Newport County in the League Cup. So yeah, that was drawn. It was the League Cup, the Carabao Cup, the Coca-Cola, the Carlin, whatever you want to bloody call it, League Cup at the end of the day. Yeah, so we've drawn Newport County away. Midweek game, that'll be a bit of a distance on the away game. So hopefully I'll go there. I'll be bang up for that. So it's another lower league ground. But it's a favourable draw. It's a favourable draw on paper. On paper. As we know, this is West Ham. But you know, avoid any of the big teams, and hopefully we can avoid the mistakes we made in the FA Cup against AFC Wimbledon and in the League Cup against AFC Wimbledon when they nearly knocked us out. This is a great opportunity to win a cup, you know what I mean, win a trophy, get to a final, get to Wembley. That's what I'd love to see us to do. A lot of fans wanted us to get Millwall, and it was funny. This is the thing I wanted to talk about. It was really funny reactions. So obviously, when these cup draws come out, a lot of fans on Twitter are like, yeah, hopefully we get Millwall. And then there's like another section of fans that talk about them fans like, oh, people who say they want to get Millwall won't have the bottle to go away to Millwall, or have never been to Millwall. All of this sort of thing, like the reason, like only people that are ICF wannabes or something want to go to Millwall. Like you have to be up for a fight or something like that, or you want to fight to go to Millwall. I'm going to offend someone with this, but I just think like, why does it matter? Like they're our main rivals as a team. Anyone would want to draw them because it's more interesting. It makes the game interesting. Now, whether you flipping are going to go to the game, whether you live abroad, if you live in the flipping States, you live in Slovakia, you live anywhere, why wouldn't people want to see West Ham versus our main rival? It adds a bit of element to the game. Like, I don't see why you've got to shout down fans who want to see us to draw Millwall just because you're double-hard and you go there all the time. I don't know. Anyway, some bad news, potential bad news came out when Pellegrini came out and said that Sebastian Haller and Anderson, I couldn't fit Anderson's name on that little column, by the way. Anderson, possible injury doubts for the Brighton game after getting kicked about against Man City. So he said he used the word kicked after a kick or something like that. That they've got some knocks basically from the Man City game. This is disaster. Disaster. It doesn't sound like they're long-term injuries, but we need these guys, especially Haller, for Saturday. And this is the thing, like, look, Man City are a great side. Really, you know, brilliant side to watch, great attacking side. But the fact that they had to play so dirty, and this is the thing that really wound me up, right? As much as VAR sorts out a load of issues and things like that, our players were getting absolutely no protection from the ref. They were allowed, especially in that first half, to kick our players all over the place, and no bookings. And that's the problem. Like, if they're going to keep persistently doing it, and you're not going to get your card out to make them think twice, they're just going to keep doing it. And that's what they did. They broke down our momentum. Every time we got a bit of rhythm going, they put in a tackle. All right, we've given away a free kick, but we've broken up that momentum. And that's what's happened. Now we've got players that are, you know, got niggles. This is supposed to be Man City, and they're playing like they're flipping Stoke. Yeah, I think it's great, but I think it's down to, look, if they can get away with it, they're going to get away with it, and it's all down to the ref not protecting our players. I hope it's mind games from Pellegrini, sort of making Brighton question and not know what's going on. I really hope they're going to be fit. I really do. We've got cover on the wings, but up front we really need Haller to do these things. So fingers crossed, guys. Speaking of injuries, I know Wilshere is not injured, before anyone thinks that. He was taken off early against Man City, but that was said to be a precaution, more than a tactics, plus just managing these games, easing him into things. Let's not rush him in too much and put too much on his shoulders. But he's flying in his personal physio from Ireland, I think it is, 2 times a week to have extra physio sessions on his own, paying out of his own pocket, which I think is brilliant. I think it just shows that Jack Wilshere is so determined and so hungry this season to stay fit and play games and contribute to the team. The fact that, you know, he's willing to put his hand in his pocket and just put in that extra work. And we saw him in pre-season, like even before pre-season, he was putting in that extra work over the summer to make sure he is fit. And I think he'll be a major player for us. I think we suffered when he came off the pitch. I think there was definitely a hole there, and fingers crossed. I don't know whether it's an indictment on the West Ham physios that he's got to go and fly in his own from Dublin. You can look at it on either way, innit? Or he's just because he's getting some extra sessions, but then why couldn't he have extra sessions with us? I don't know. But if that's who he's comfortable with, if that's what he likes, then good luck to him. I just really hope he stays fit, and if he gets these extra sessions in, if they can do what they can do, then I'm happy. It's just that's the problem. It's West Ham, innit? And someone pointed something out on Twitter about going back to LA. This is the problem with West Ham with our injury curses. Like Frankfurt, Haller played 60 games for Frankfurt and was fit, and he soon to come West Ham after one game, you know, picks up a knock. It's just typical West Ham. I'm sick to death of it, and it's just saying you have to get used to this West Ham fan. We have a bad injury curse. Thank you guys so much for watching. Wasn't too much big stories this week, but yeah, it was good to be back. Good to be back and you know, do the show. I've enjoyed doing this show, and it's been a while, like I said. But where we had transfer season window, it didn't make sense where we're doing daily transfer updates, then just to repeat it on a West Ham week. So thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to be filming post-match pint on Sunday. Nikki and Ryan have got our tickets this weekend for the Brighton game, so they're going to be in Brighton. They'll be doing the fan cams. I'll be doing some stuff on the day. Then we're going to meet up on Sunday morning, do post-match pints. That should be up on Sunday afternoon, so do check that out. Apart from that, do check out the preview with Scott. We've got the FIFA match prediction with me and Jace. We've got all that good stuff up, and then we're going to have the match day content, guys. So as I said, if you could help, you know, if check out our t-shirts, let us know what you think of them. The feedback would be appreciated. Let us know what ones you like, what's your favourite. And yeah, if you want to help me get to 600 subscribers, then you can click the thingy there. So thank you guys so much for watching. One thing left to say, come on you eyes.